In today's episode, we'll be looking at Overdrives, which have finally been released this week. We'll also be announcing the Masters of Parkour contest and talking about Cosmic Adventures. Hello Tankers! It's been 82 weeks since Overdrives were first announced at a Tanki meetup in Moscow, and this week they have finally been released. Some did not believe they would be released before Tanki's 10th birthday. Others had given up hope that they would ever see them in the game. But now, the biggest update of the season is finally here. As for the bugs, well, there are still a few scattered here and there, but they're so rare that only experienced testers will be able to catch them. Now you're probably asking, what took you so long? You see, Overdrives are like no other update we've ever had. They touch absolutely all parts of the game. If you were to compare Tanki to a human being, it's the equivalent of performing a delicate surgery on the whole body of a person who was constantly running an endless marathon and only stopping for a 5-minute break once a day. In short, it was a very complex task that required accuracy and caution. Fortunately, it's done now. Yeah! By the way, we won't be showing you the overdrive for the next new hull just yet. It's still a work in progress, but we'll drop you a hint. This thing here, that's not just a random object. Together with Overdrives, we've also released an update for drones. Now, on top of helping you with their standard abilities, drones will also passively boost your turret's damage and hull's defense. The buff can go from 1 to 5%, depending on the drone's upgrade level. But pay attention, a drone will only give you these buffs if it's being powered by a battery in battle. No batteries, no standard abilities, and no extra damage and protection. The driver drone has also received some tweaks with this update. Now that overdrives are in the game, the drone's parameters need to be toned down a bit to make sure it wasn't overpowered. So now it takes a bit longer to recharge your overdrives. The latest release also included some balance tweaks. With this update, Vulcan lovers will love us a bit less now. Now, after overheating, the Vulcan will only deal a third of its damage. The point here is how this turret was being used. The self-damage from overheating was intended to be a warning to the tanker. Slow down, hotshot. We know you want to get that flag bearer, but stop firing for a moment. At least that was the theory behind it. But in practice, if you were using a heavy hull with Firebird resistance and getting constantly healed by an Acida, you could virtually keep firing without ever stopping. This update forces players to control overheating, while also reducing sustained firing time. However, we're balancing out this new mechanism by reducing the amount of time it takes for Vulcan to start firing by half a second. Additionally, Vulcan's alterations have also been tweaked. You can get the details in the patch notes. Hey Masters of Parkour, it's time to take to the skies. The tournament kicks off this Tuesday, April 16th. Since our autumn announcement, we have slightly revised the prizes. Of course, they will be a little higher, but by how much? We'll see. And while we're on the topic, many of you have been asking, since the 2018 edition didn't happen, will there be an additional contest this year? Of course, why not? Today, Friday 12th, Cosmonautics Day Celebrations kicked off in Tanki Online. As always, there's lots of cool stuff happening. Discounts of 30% for 3 days, festive decorations, and great value bundles. But the best thing is gold meteorites. The siren sounds. A meteorite appears in the sky, smashes into the ground, and pulverizes everyone in the area, leaving behind lots of scrap and, of course, a gold box or a container. And these cute bundles of destruction will be falling 20 times more often. So make sure you enjoy these 3 days of meteorites and overdrives. Video of the week. Unfortunately, we felt that none of the videos we received were good enough to deserve the win. So we're carrying the prize over to next week for a total of 100,000 crystals. With Cosmonautics Day in full swing and overdrives in the game, we have the perfect topic for the next video of the week: how overdrives helped me catch a meteorite. That's all, tankers. Next week there will be no vlog, but there will be a live stream. What will we discuss? Who will be our guest? We'll give you the details a bit later. Bye. A week ago, several tankers rushed for the April Fool's Gold. You had to guess what surprise awaited them. The correct answer is 10,000 crystals, option C. Here are our winners, and here's the new question.